I think he should be one.
You know, he wasn't going to win the fight. He hadn't won a round in the fight yet. I didn't see him winning a round in the fight. And the longer fights go on, people are tired, especially when he was kind of going on full throttle just to stay in the fight at times. There's always the danger of that happening, and you don't want to see this, especially after you know, like we said about a moral victory, he's done so well in the fight. You know, he's losing, but he's kind of come out of it with a moral victory. So you don't want to see that happen. Why leave your fighter in there to see that happen?
And the problem is, he would rather the fight ended that way. I know he would. He's you know, he's a warrior. But the thing is, that is when you need. That's when you need your guard.
Fighters need to be
safe themselves. Exactly that. And you know, it's all right being sort of smart after the event, but. It is the same to say, but we might say that, yeah, exactly.
Well, oxygen being given to Luke Blackledge. He is moving. They're trying to get him to keep a little bit more still, but he is conscious. It's always crucial at these kinds of junctures and these kinds of situations that we don't make any wild assumptions or guess as to his condition, because we're not doctors. We don't know, but what we do know is that he is conscious.
He's conscious, but back to what we were saying about, you know, he can really push on from here with a lot of confidence. This guy in the Commonwealth, British title fight, won. You know, now after a pushing knockout like that, where does he go from here? He might, you know, some you see fighters when they get knocked out like that, they're never the same. Some bounce off, no problem, but.
Always there on the front foot, just closing down that space, looking to use that jab. Probably neglected the jab a bit, Smith, as the fighters roared on. It's a very useful tool for him. He is so tall, of course, for the super middleweight.
Huge for the weight as well. You know, he's not just tall, he's thick set, he's broad-shouldered, and that's where he's able to generate that power. But I've got to be honest, I've got to take me out to Luke Blackledge. He's putting a great performance, and then
huge thing to say that. A massive punch has knocked Blackledge onto his back, and the referee immediately in there just to roll him over and get him into the recovery position. The doctor is in very, very quickly as well. Blackledge just a few yards away from us.
Should have finished around the two before that, but. I've got to admit as well, I was just saying we were scoring for a couple of rounds and it just seems to be coming back into it, and then that happened. As you say, it's all right being wise after the event, but Matt did call it and we were saying it should have happened, so...
Joe Gallagher just taking the gloves off Callum Smith on the far side of the ring, and he has got that kind of quality, Callum Smith. It looked like he was going to have to do the 12 rounds, it looked like the opening wasn't going to present itself, and then all of a sudden, the faintest chink in the armour, and he was able to ruthlessly exploit it. And as we were saying right at the very start, the problem for Luke Blackledge tonight, and they admitted it in the build-up to the fight, was that to win the British title, they had to beat a fighter who is at world level, and that's not the kind of situation you usually encounter. You want to fight for the British title against someone who is not too far removed from yourself in terms of ability, but he had an almost impossible task tonight.
Yeah, he did. And, you know, Callum Smith is obviously going to go on now, boxing the world title, and as we've seen, Luke Blackledge would be able to reflect on that and go, do you know what, potentially I just gave a great account of himself. And he has done, let's have it out, he has given a great account of himself. All we're saying is that the ending didn't need to finish like that.
Back on his feet there with Oliver Harrison, and that's great to see.